back, relax, and maybe get yourself a snack. Me and you gonna have a little chat about books.
Hi guys, so today I am back and I am here to do a book review, and the book that I'm going to be reviewing is the second volume in the Sandman series by Neil Gaiman. This is a graphic novel series and volume 2 is called The Doll's House. I recently received all of the volumes of Sandman, volumes 1 to 10, for my birthday from my mum, and I am really excited about reading them all. I read the first volume a while ago and I really enjoyed it, and I was really hoping that the second volume was going to bring to life some of the things that we sort of saw hinted at in the first one, and that the storyline was really going to take on a new direction and start really kind of defining its place and showing what it was all about. I really did enjoy this volume. I definitely think it was a good volume. I do think it was an improvement on volume 1. However, I didn't feel like it completely started to go the direction I wanted it to. I wanted it to really define how it was going to continue, and I wanted to see what was going to happen with the main storyline of Dream and where that was all going to go. And although these things were developed, they did move along from book number 1 into book 2. I didn't feel like they were as developed as they could have been, and I hope that that means that in volume 3 this will continue. There are of course 7 more volumes to go, so I have no doubt that the story will continue and get better as it goes. However, although this volume was better, it was more refined, it definitely put everything together and made it a much more interesting story because it wasn't as convoluted as the first volume. It still wasn't quite where I needed it to be a 5-star book, so I only rated it a 4 out of 5 stars, but it's still a really good read. So I do actually still really enjoy the character of Dream. I think that the illustration style which is used for his character is definitely my favourite throughout the whole book. And I also very much enjoyed the covers between each of the issues. I still think that they are one of the best features of this whole entire volume, and they really are really creepy, dark, interesting, and just very spooky, so that's a really cool thing, and reading this around Halloween time I definitely think is a good thing to do, so definitely recommended in that case. The other illustration style, like the main artwork, except for Dream, I'm not a huge fan of because it is fairly basic, it's fairly simple comic book style. However, because this is such an old series now, that's kind of understandable. That was the classic style at the time, and so it makes sense even if I don't like it as much as some of the more beautiful artwork of today. On the whole, it was a better volume than the first. I really enjoyed where the story was taking some new twists and turns, and we met a few more characters who were interesting. And there is definitely hints at more to come. However, I would like to see more of Death in the next volume because I think she is a really interesting character, and I definitely want to see more of the Sandman world and the Dream world and what all of that is, because we haven't seen too much of it. Most of what we see is set in the human world, and I would like to see a little bit more of the magical side of things, so I hope that that comes in the next few volumes too. So I ended up, as I say, giving this a 4 out of 5 star rating. I would love to know what you guys thought of it, or if you know what's going to happen in the next few books, then let me know if it gets better. I am really excited with continuing with this series, and I have no doubt that I will carry on very soon, but this volume just wasn't quite good enough to get a 5-star rating from me. So yeah, I really did enjoy it though, and I will definitely be picking up the rest. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of the Sandman series, and I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!
Me and you gonna have a little chat.